Well, this is one of those images which, you know, when you walk down the row, it is a wow, that looks good, you know, that looks really good. And I'm not quite sure what techniques have been used to enhance the picture, but it has got a little bit of that look about, I'm not quite sure whether it is HD that they call it, where you get these several images of different tones and you put them together and you get this incredibly detailed, very sharp looking image. Haven't really explored that very much myself, although I have seen it on some landscape pictures, and I know some people don't like it at all, but I really like it. I find it kind of got that real jump out and hit you feel to it. The detail up in here is really great, and the range of tones in it are really nice. And the fact that obviously you've got a picture here of the cathedral, it just really striking that you've then got the spire, but you've got it through this modern glass roof. So it has several different things going on. And even though you've got like a floodlight here that's lighting the image, and sometimes that could be a little bit annoying, you could think, oh, that's a shame, isn't it? But it doesn't really detract. I just think it's a very well put together image. The photographer obviously knows extremely well what he's doing with all the elements of the picture, and not only that, and the composition, and not only that, but at the end of it, he also knows how to manipulate the image to really get the absolute maximum out of it. And that's really what it is all about. So I'll just hang on to that. Okay, so now comes the very difficult bit of actually deciding a first, second and third. And to be honest, I think I'm going to go exactly with what I thought when I came in and looked through the prints. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it is often first impressions that make a print the one that you really like. I can always remember when I first went, and I took a bit of boring really talking about, but when I first went to the Isle of Wight Photographic Club when I was 18, and that is a long time ago now, I remember going in and seeing the first judging. A chap called Harvey was judging it, and it was their print of the year as it happened. And I went in and sat down and listened to him, and when he was talking at judging, he said, what I look for when I come in the room, he said, I look all around the room, he said, and the print will stand out, and I will know that that print is the one, because it will jump out, and there will be something about it, or 2 or 3 prints, that really separates them from the rest. Well, here we have 7 prints that I feel have separated themselves from the rest, and of those, the 3, I'll just put these down for a minute if I can. I have to say, 4 prints to me separated themselves from the rest, which would be the 4 prints that are up on the top here. And they stood out for the reasons that I've already said to you, and now only comes the difficulty of deciding which is the best, which I think is the best, not what what you think. We could always have a show of hands, which might make it easier, but I think I'll just stick with what I first thought. That one will be first. It's really, really hard between these two. This one will be second. It's an amazingly powerful image. It really is, and it's almost one of those images that can almost make you tearful. So that's got to be a pretty powerful image, isn't it? And then between the other two, I guess I'm not allowed to give equal thirds, am I? Yes. What? Okay. Equal third then. Let's put it straight here, shall we? Because, again, particularly in this kind of bit of the picture, it is almost like, well, you just never even see that detail with your eye because there's just so much detail in that. And not just detail either, because detail suggests that you are kind of seeing a lot of things, but a kind of unreal 3D rich kind of quality. And it's great, isn't it? It's like walking on water, there's a bit of cricket, the ball's over here, the people, there's movement, it's dark in here in the sky, and yet the main subject absolutely out there. And I don't think anybody can look at it and will have looked at it and thought it was an average photograph, because it certainly isn't. Fantastic, yeah, that one. Okay, 9 down to 3 then, ish. Okay, I'll take out 2 or 3 then. Still a great bit of work. Like it very much, but not in my top 3. Obviously this one definitely made my top 3. So that's that one. And then it gets really tough after that. I think this is great bit of skill. Really good, but I'm not going to keep that one. Again, very nice photograph, very clean, very good. I'll keep that one. So now we're getting down to it. Again, I like the technique, very clever. Be interested to know exactly what it was. Come and tell me afterwards if I haven't bored you to death. Okay. Go with it quickly, otherwise it takes too long to make up my mind. Very nice, I really like that. I think the person has really created something different with something very ordinary. And now we've got 4. Okay. Really nice bits of work, all of them, really nice. As I've said before, and I've judged before, you can come, or I could come today and look at it. I could come in next week and feel slightly different about it. I could go home and on the way home talk to Heather and she might go, don't you think you should have gone for that one? And I'll go, yeah, I could have done. Don't know. They're all nice. Very nice. And I'm hard pressed to separate them, but I'm going to do exactly the same as I did the first time round. When I came in, I thought this was probably the most stunning photograph. I also thought, although I wouldn't really necessarily go for this type of picture, that this was too. And consequently, I'm going to go, I really like these two as well, actually. I'll go as I felt, I think. Third, second, first. Okay, because this is a bit like the TV now, where you have to get the heartbeat in and you have to wait and wait and wait. And I go, oh, for goodness sake, get on with it. So I won't keep waiting too long. Is this one?